This is Premeditated,
the podcast investigating society's unwritten laws and the heinous ways they're broken.
True crime, low stakes.
I'm Neil.
I'm Graham.
And this is Premeditated. Hello, America. We're back for another stunning episode. Well, I don't even know if it's stunning yet. I shouldn't get ahead of myself.
Hey, it'll be stunning.
Thank you. Thank
for
you,
another
John.
middle-of-the-road episode of Premeditated Podcast.
We're here to help you get to the end of it. We are joined today. I'm actually very excited about this.
I don't want to put any pressure on our guest, which we will introduce in a second.
Yeah.
But we were talking off air. I think you're the most professional comedian we've had in this chair. So
Wow.
we're very nervous and excited for you.
Yeah.
I'll take the title of most professional comedian.
We've had professional
Other professionals. We had doctors.
we've had doctors, we've had serial killers
Excuse me?
on TV.
Okay.
They're on. We had the serial killer from
you should
the
have
Poughkeepsie
led
tapes
with that.
Yeah. He's a really scary dude.
Mhm.
We've had like local comedians and stuff.
But we
Okay.
have not yet had comedian, writer Jon Braylock.
Wow.
You certainly haven't.
That the writer part of it really puts it all the way over the edge.
Well, yeah, that's me. Thank
Welcome
you.
to the pod.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited.
So we were talking before this, and we can cut this if you want.
Okay. We'll see.
You are currently, you said you just finished up a writing job and you
Yes.
now have nothing to do.
That's right.
How has your etiquette been during this trying times when you've had all the free time you could want?
Okay.
How has this affected your sort of societal interactions or just general etiquette? How would you say?
What a fascinating question. I think my etiquette, I think, goes up.
Yeah,
When
because you
I-
have more time to
I
like
have more time to think.
the stakes are higher.
Yeah, and I have more time to be a better friend.
Of course.
To be a little
That's
bit
beautiful.
a little bit more thoughtful.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then in the places where it hasn't gone up, it certainly hasn't gone down.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right? It's
I-
like a steady.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I think maybe not as kind to myself in my own mind.
Right.
But that's totally that has nothing to do with what
That's
you're
totally-
talking about.
That's
What
totally
is self
different.
etiquette?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
Because I
Ooh.
feel like we ask this question to every guest, and I feel like a lot of people, just because we're all somewhat of self-deprecating, just as our jobs as improvisers and professional
Right.
comedians. So like I feel like often people are like, oh, like I didn't hold the door, I didn't do this. People are very down on themselves. But I think that, for the most part, everybody's putting a good foot
You
forward.
seem like a kind man.
Oh, thank you.
Are you a kind man,
Considerate.
John?
I try to be. I am not on the basketball court. I play.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're mean on the basketball court.
I'm very mean to my teammates.
Okay.
Specifically.
Interesting.
I'm not mean to the opposing team. I am mean to my teammates.
Gotcha.
Oh.
And Neil, can I field some of these questions?
Yeah,
If that's
I mean,
all right?
we're in your territory.
Thank
The
you. Oh,
sports
this is
territory.
exciting. We're rarely in sports territory, so this is where I'm really going to take
Yeah.
off. So, is it a lot of like pass me the ball type thing, or like communication? I need you to hear you crash the board. So it's
A lot of communication.
uh-huh.
Some would say over communicating. People who don't like to be told what to do.
and
People who think
Mhm.
they know the game of basketball better than I do. They don't.
Okay,
You're a bossy ball boy.
I'm bossy.
Bossy ball boy.
I'm a bossy teammate.
You're doing great. You're
Thank
doing
you.
great.
Thank
Yes.
you. I'm
Yeah.
participating.
And then just paint us a picture. What type of courts are these? Are these concrete outdoors, indoors, 24-hour
Both.
fitness? Okay.
Yeah. I
'Cause it's a
don't
diff-
have a subscription to 24-hour fitness. If I did, I would. But I have played there. But these are outdoor,
Mhm.
or sometimes I play indoor
Okay.
with a group of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one day you will get a 24-hour fitness
I
subscription.
feel like
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
right for you.
Yeah, just to play basketball. It's true that
Yeah.
maybe I should do that at some point.
Okay, well, because I think in general, outdoor pickup games are a little more rough and tumble.
Sure.
You can be. I mean, you're outdoors. You can be louder. It's not as echoey.
Yeah.
So like the chirping and communication, I think that plays a little better. So I still think, regardless of how you feel about yourself as
Yeah.
a teammate, I think you're doing all right. I haven't played sports
Thank
with you.
you.
You could be
Yeah.
a real pain in the.
And
butt.
listen, if the people on my team are good, you won't hear me.
You won't hear-
won't hear me
So
yelling.
that's-
You won't hear me doing
I
nothing.
will be the
I'm there.
best
I'm-
role player.
Yeah. And I will say this. When I say something and then they do it
Mhm.
and they do a good job, I say good job. So
There you go.
I always give positive. I also give positive encouragement.
So
It's
you're
not just negative.
the criticism and the affirmation.
All of it. I
Yeah.
get all of it.
So you're fair. You're.
I think. I like to think.
This bodes well for a judging
That's
show.
correct.
That you're very fair.
That's right.
Uh-huh. And we will get into the judging thing. I do have one more thing about
Please.
basketball, which
Yes.
so we're all tall men.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And we've talked that you're a downward inflection tall. So when people describe you, they're like, "Oh, Jon, he's tall." Like, cause you're
Oh, I
6'4". Like you're like, but like Neil is more of like the 6'1", 6'2". So you're like, be like, "Oh,
But
Neil's tall."
I'm not 6'4". I'm barely over 6'2". I'm 6'2" and a half.
Okay, maybe it's your lankiness. Because
I think so. I think
you
people think I'm taller than I am.
So I've gotten all my life. They're like, people, "Oh, you must play basketball," and I haven't played basketball.
Right.
But you get to respond to that question.
When they say,
Yeah.
do you play basketball? I say, I sure do.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
in the
that's
in
nice.
the
Yeah,
affirmative.
yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is nice. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because you're lower. He's tall.
Yeah. And they
Yeah.
go, "Are you good?" And I go, "Yeah, I'm pretty good."
Nice.
Nobody has ever asked me if I play basketball.
Neil,
That's rude.
have you played basketball?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
No, I haven't. And I know that you know this from me for a fact,
Uh-huh.
but also nobody's going to make that mistake.
all right. So,
Okay.
Jon, you have brought us a case file
Oh,
here,
I
which
have.
you can touch it, but don't
I
tell.
can touch it.
You brought us a case file of a crime with no precedence.
That's right.
Of which we have no idea what it is.
We have no idea.
Mm-mm.
Together,
Mhm.
all of us together, we're going
Close.
to improvise a reenactment of the crime.
Okay.
We are going to deliberate it on its merits, and we are going to pass verdicts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One each, because this is not the Supreme Court.
Mm-mm.
We
Yeah.
don't need a verdict and a dissent. We each get our own verdicts.
Mhm.
And then we'll wrap up the show, I suppose.
Unless you have anything you want to plug.
But about this case,
Yes.
So my favorite question before without letting us know what it is
Details, but not too many details.
Okay.
is this something that you think that is this something that only exists for our generation and younger, or is this something that our parents and grandparents and all of our ancestors dealt with?
Adam and Eve.
Oh wow! Now that you went that far,
If we believe.
I would say it is something our generation deals with much more than
Much more.
much more than the past. I think versions of this our parents could have dealt with, but I think it's more apt for our generation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moses was like, this is a problem, but it's not a huge problem. Now
Yeah.
we are like, yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
This is rearing its ugly
Yes,
head.
yes,
Okay, so the
yes.
relevance has increased.
I think
is
the
what
relevance-
And let's talk about occurrences. Was this something you've had happen to you this week, or is this something that would only happen once in 2025, or is it?
I certainly have witnessed this week.
You have been witness.
Whoa.
I have been witnessed.
So
I
you
have
said
been
you
witnessed,
were-
or I have witnessed.
I think you can be witness and have witness.
Witness me. So were you a bystander in this situation, or were you an active participant in this crime?
I think I would say I was a bystander.
Okay.
Okay,
Not a
yeah.
victim and not the criminal.
In a way, am I a
Mhm.
victim? Maybe.
Yeah. If you don't
Whoa.
say something when you see something.
Like emotionally.
Emotionally, yeah. You
I
can
think
be
emotionally.
victimized
I think it'd be.
emotionally.
I think I could be. Yeah, victimized emotionally.
Whoa. Okay.
Well, and we'll be
I think-
we're
yeah.
not going to blame you for it.
Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
So this is obviously a very high stakes case.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Mhm. Should we get into it?
Let's play the tape.
Let's play the tape.
Let's play the tape.
Jenny's living room, Studio City, 10:53 a.m.
Thank you, girls, for coming over.
You're so welcome.
I mean, when you texted us, we were like, Jenny will be over there in minutes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just, I'm trying to be vulnerable.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Okay. Oh, I've talked to my
Paula?
therapist. What? I talked to my therapist about being there for
I
vulnerability.
know, but we have talked about not getting too excited when people try to open up. So
Okay. All right. I'll calm down.
let
I'll calm
Jenny-
down.
Yeah. And
And see, listen to her tone right now. Like, this is a moment.
This is a moment. Bridget, I know.
And like, I know you've talked to me about cutting them people off, but you're also a little excited. So let's just,
Okay,
okay,
all right,
we're
all
going
right.
to sit back. We're going to talk. Okay.
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 Yeah, I should have had that Celsius, but okay.
So I just need your like honest take, like your honest opinions.
Mhm.
Okay.
About so like here is the photo that I took
Okay.
Okay.
of myself.
Okay.
Selfie,
Yes. Good
selfie.
lighting. Downward angle
Mhm.
Yes.
for the chin. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can actually flip through because I did a series of poses,
Okay.
as you can
Wow.
see.
Okay. All on all fours.
There
Okay.
we go.
Yes.
Yes.
Bathroom mirror.
So you're
Classic.
getting you're seeing the vibe.
Yes.
Yeah. The vibe.
Okay.
The vibe is coming through.
Mhm.
Okay.
Clear as day, but not too clear. Not too clear. If that's what you're going for.
Okay.
I feel Paula's being vulnerable. We should let her be vulnerable.
And I actually, you didn't flush the toilet in the background of this one.
Okay. Okay. So there it is.
What?
What,
What?
the
There's
toilet?
what? There's what?
No,
The
no,
toilet?
no, but
the piss in the
just-
toilet. The pee in the toilet.
You don't. So not good.
I
you
mean,
don't like.
There's better ones in this series.
I thought you were being vulnerable.
You're right. I guess it just feels like I kind of want it. I don't know. I just thought I was going to get more support.
You thought you were going to get more support.
I thought I was going to get a little more support.
Okay.
Well, I think we're to be fair.
Mhm.
And Paula's being fair right now.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, I think that offering constructive feedback like we are on the selfies
Just being
is
a
being
twin.
supportive.
Okay. It just feels like it's taking away my autonomy a little bit.
Whoa.
Just feel like because I'm trying to be a symbol actually.
A symbol of what?
A positivity.
Exactly. A positivity.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to be a symbol
Okay.
of positivity for the
Mhm.
for all of the girlies.
Oh, because this is for the
Sure.
girlies.
This is for the girlies.
The
Yeah.
girlies. Okay. Well, I thank God for saying that this is for the girlies because ever since we were all sophomore year roommates at
Mhm.
Pitt
Yep.
in that quad with Marta, who I haven't heard from in a while, but
But she did figure out how to.
so when you say do this for the girlies, it's not really for Marta, I would say, right? Or is this for all? This is for every
Listen,
girly?
I
Well,
think
Marta's
it-
in prison now.
and
I don't know if you saw that on Instagram.
I'm not
She's still
sure
girly?
if she'll get this in prison, but if she does, who's to say that it wasn't for? Who's to say she isn't inspired by those photos, especially the one with me on all fours?
Yeah, it is pretty inspiring that.
Okay, are
'cause
you
it's
saying
ki-
that for real?
Jenny.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I think that. Are you trying to inspire a girl boss situation here? Because I think we can do better. I do.
Yeah, we could.
I think
Like
do
name
better.
one way in which I can do better.
Oh,
You could-
go to a trivia night that's all female themed, or
Okay.
maybe
That's a
bake
wild
sa-
idea.
bake sale promoting positivity.
So
I mean,
let me get this straight. You think this is what you're telling me right now to my face.
okay.
You think
I was being vulnerable.
going to a trivia night, an all-female trivia night, is more inspirational than me in a thong on all fours?
Well, they have questions about Margaret Thatcher and
suffragettes.
yeah.
Do you hate my body? Is that
No,
what?
no,
is that,
no,
no,
no.
that a great
That's-
body? I
no.
feel like that's. I'm hearing you hate my body.
The Sigma Nu guys always said you had the best boobs.
They did.
Okay.
and, like-
It was actually they put that on the internet a lot. It was actually it got gross.
Yeah, I thought it was bullying at a certain point, but this is the positive. This is a symbol of positivity.
okay.
Your positive breasts.
Thank you.
Your positive all fours.
Thank you.
I do take a little bit of umbrage with the pee in the toilet.
I think every bodily function of a woman is beautiful.
You know what? I'm taking her side now. That is real.
Okay.
That is real.
Okay, Paula, can you be can you be a girl's girl at this point?
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
Jerry. I am seeing the light.
Thank
Let me
you.
self-
Listen, you don't need to tell me that women pee, okay?
Yeah. It
I know that.
happens.
I know.
I think some people like to pretend that we don't.
What do you think of that?
I think I'm on your
Actually-
side. You be girls in this moment.
Okay.
Well, this one, I don't. I mean,
What's wrong with that one?
What's wrong with that one?
it's at your grandmother's wake. I mean, how
Huh?
is that?
She looks great. Her
Yes.
makeup is popping.
Yes, I know. The mortician did a very good job on Grandma Betty, but
Mm-hmm.
do you think this is the pot? I mean, death is in the
Women
picture.
are beautiful in every stage of life,
Including after.
including after.
That is one of life's many stages, I will admit.
Do you not think my dead grandma is hot?
Listen,
She looks.
Is that what you're trying? Are you
Poppin'.
telling me right now you don't think my dead grandma is hot? You wouldn't fuck my dead grandma? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
It seems. Which question do you want me to answer first, Jenny?
All rise for the Honorable Jon Braylock.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Quite the tape.
Quite the tape.
Yes.
That's a lot of evidence
Mm-hmm.
that we have to sort through.
You have theories going already?
I do have theories. I have things running through my head. I
Yeah.
think to try and guess what's in that dossier.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's over. Oh, gosh, I actually can't articulate this yet. Do you have an articulation for it?
I have a couple. So there's
Yeah.
there's the obvious female skew, which I'm
Okay.
excited to discuss.
Yeah,
with
some
you,
girl boss,
with you
girl
boys.
boss,
some girl boss
stuff.
energy, but I think there's also shades of like purposely seeking affirmation or like
Mhm.
positivity, because
Mhm.
like Jenny wanted to know what we thought of the pictures.
Yep.
Mhm.
But it was also it became pretty clear throughout the court tape that Jenny only wanted the positive notes.
I believe that is right.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something like ascribing. There's also like the element of like ascribing of like armchair activism. There's like a little bit of that in there too,
Yeah.
where it's like this is for everyone. This is for the girls, and it's like no, that's for
You.
that's for you
Yeah.
to
Right.
It's pictures of just you.
try and draw in some.
So is there any sort of like, and I love using this word on the show, but weaponizing beauty a little bit here?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Weaponizing beauty.
Because Jenny, I mean, she was a hot girl on campus for, it sounded like at least all 4 years of college.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so Jenny, I feel like, no, she got it going on.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
She was widely attributed as great breasts.
Yep. There's a little bit of faux humility there.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
But maybe just in, as we all go through in time after college and moving on into our life, it's like you get a little less of that.
Right.
Of like just the immediate like,
Yeah.
hey, you're hot.
To be fair, I didn't get enough of that in college,
Yeah.
so I
Okay.
really seek it out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bloomed
but-
late.
What?
You bloomed late.
I definitely bloomed late. Like I
Oh.
got hotter until I was like 32, and then it started to go
Gotcha.
down.
Wow.
John,
Yeah.
when did you bloom?
Definitely after high school. I was 5'3" my sophomore year of high school.
Same here. We are
Stop!
body wise, we are very similar.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
both could be mistaken for basketball players,
Yep.
of which I'm not. But I was the same way. I would like freshman year. I was like 5 foot. Freshman year of high school was like 5. I would less than 100 pounds. I really wanted to play freshman football, but I would have been the smallest.
Yeah.
would have been
I was
just
very
twigs.
short.
And then
And I grew a little bit, but honestly, I was still growing after high school to the point where I remember coming back home on like winter break. And my friend was like, what the hell? Like, when did you get so tall?
yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
That's when.
Yeah. And it was like over the summer.
I got a
Uh-huh.
few inches for Christmas.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Have you gotten used to comments about your height? Because like it's still a little bit of
Yeah.
a surprise too.
Oh, okay. No, I've gotten. I mean, I know I am taller than the average bear.
Yeah.
But I still see myself like I don't see myself as hot.
Oh,
Well, I think you got
see-
2 people over here that see.
Well,
something.
thank you.
yeah, you're smoking.
Is this some of the affirmation we were talking about earlier?
Yeah. Because I got really hot.
Yeah.
Let me just
Yeah.
say that. It was late. It was late.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually want to see what's in this folder.
Okay.
So let's have you open it up and read it aloud to
Yes.
the camera.
And then we can
And
do more relatable content
Okay,
about
great.
us being tall later.
And to be fair, I probably wrote this wrong.
Okay.
Right.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah. Well, we'll
and
still
to
give
be
you-
fair to you, I would say.
Okay. Perfect.
But and I'm not gonna judge it any more than I already am. What I wrote down.
Okay.
What I wrote down.
And can you give us a little Mr. Rogers?
I will.
But time it right.
Is
Do it right.
judging thirst traps is fair game.
Oh, okay.
So
So this is very interesting. So
That
it is
is-
an ungendered thirst trap.
It is.
I am
Now we played the gendered
Woo!
part of it, and
Uh-huh.
I will. Part of that for me was the real life that I was pulling from.
Yeah. The example
Sure.
that you were
Yeah.
pulling from.
However,
Yeah.
I do just for you interneters. It is ungendered.
It is
Yes.
ungendered.
Ungendered.
Everyone's thirsty.
No, everybody's thirsty.
We all gotta
Yes.
drink.
I'd believe everybody. And now, see, I didn't really. I didn't really actually write I should have written the crime better. Anyway, I
Yeah.
wrote what I felt.
Yeah.
However, I believe everybody does this crime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And I think you put it kind of. I wouldn't say weaponizing
beauty.
It's a beautiful
my
thing.
word of
Yeah.
the week. We don't.
I
need
wouldn't
these
because
words.
but I wouldn't quite put it that way. I was like, I think what you were dancing around before of seeking validation, but only wanting positive.
Yes.
You know.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm. And really
I
elevating the social stakes of that
Yes.
positive validation.
Yes.
Which that really is, I think, thirst traps at their core really are like, it is a 100% positive validation game because it's kind of inherent
Right.
in the definition of like the
Correct.
thirst. There's no,
Mhm.
everyone's
Mhm.
thirsty for it.
Yes.
Yeah. And I certainly am I'm going to start by saying about a quarter of the accounts that I follow on Instagram are pure just thirst trap accounts.
Right. Okay.
That's honestly pretty low.
Is it low? I
mean,
feel
like
like
a
it's
quarter.
And,
Yeah.
wait, and
High.
you
friends.
actually follow
I
them.
actually
You hit
follow
the
them.
follow
Oh,
button.
this
I don't
is
think
a hot
that's
person I
that's-
don't know.
That's a little high there.
I think
Okay.
that's high. Yeah, I
I-
think that's high.
Listen,
And that's fine though. I
Yeah.
think that's totally okay.
it's totally okay. And
Yeah.
some people do it better than others.
Absolutely.
You are so right.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Some people are just like hot, but it's like, I'm in my car. But something about them being hot in their car makes the photo okay. Whereas if it was a person
Yeah.
I didn't think was hot, I'd be like, that's a stupid photo.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what's fun now that you say that? I was recently looking at it like just a thirst trap account of somebody I don't know. But she did something that was very genius is she like the caption on it was just like gibberish. Like it just didn't really make
Okay.
it was like some
Sure.
little like limerick or like
Well, that's pretty
like
normal.
joke, but it was purposely it didn't make any sense.
Okay.
And so all the comments were like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's not like that's not what we're talking about. We're just
Playing
like
the
that's-
algorithm.
Yes, exactly. I was like, that's pretty genius because you get
Sure.
the bikini pic, but then you also get the people being like, you don't know how to speak English, blah blah blah, or like,
Okay.
You get
know,
trolled.
She's inviting the criticism.
Uh-huh.
She's inviting. All attention
Smart.
is good attention.
which
yeah.
but that could be an example of a thirst trap that seeks some negative affirmation
Well, that's
of like
beautiful.
you can't smell.
That's
Interesting.
beautiful. Thank you for the
That's
counter
interesting.
example.
Mhm.
So what is the like sort of
Inspiration.
instigating
So
situation?
I mean, I feel like I've witnessed this a lot, but
Mhm.
I recently witnessed somebody. They posted a thirst trap,
Mhm.
and then they posted on their Instagram stories
Could you-
about.
could you just say their name?
Absolutely not. No.
Is that what I was trying to get us?
Nice
We'll
job.
add in the handle at the bottom of the
And then they posted on their story that essentially they did not like the attention that they were getting, the negative attention that they were
Mhm.
getting, and to a certain extent,
Yeah.
I am empathetic,
Yeah.
and I'm like I totally understand that,
Yeah.
and then there's another extent that I'm like, but you did put this out in public,
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
for specifically seeking public criticism, and you just wanted the validation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's like, did we all sign a social contract that says like anytime somebody is seeking positive validation, we all get to give it to them, and they should be shielded from all negative consequences
I think-
of such?
I think
And-
all modern conventional wisdom suggests that no,
Yeah.
there is no social contract. It
And
is
so-
fair game.
And so while I both understood where they were, because they posted a lot about, what's wrong with our society.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, but I actually think you posting these pictures and only wanting positive feedback is a part of the problem.
Yes.
Yes.
And I know maybe, and people are going to come for me, and that's okay, I guess.
Not many
But
people
I
listen to
do
this
think
podcast.
that until
I
this
think
very
you're
clip.
safe.
Until this moment.
I think you're safe for at least another year.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, it's like you have to be able to filter out the
Mhm.
commentary that you don't
Mhm.
like, and
Yeah, especially if you're engaging.
yeah,
Right.
if you're engaging, if it's public, if it's this is what you're asking for.
So the thing is like the thing that's a little bit like kooky about it is the fact that this person was surprised
Yes,
that they got both. I mean, they're probably if it was a thirst trap, they got positive attention. out
they
of it.
definitely
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
You know,
And, yeah, it is one of those things too, right? Where you like the one negative comment will overweigh the
stick in your mind.
yeah, like all the 10 positive ones. But it's like you have to be able to go, as comedians, and I know
Thank you.
I'm a professional, but as comedians,
And notice he didn't say that about us. No, I'm kidding.
correct. No, I'm just kidding. No, we are used to putting out things that
Yeah. Sure.
some people will find funny and others won't, and we have to be okay with somebody being like, "I don't think that's funny.
That's
like
bullshit,
you're not
yeah.
funny.
Not
This
funny.
is this is bad." And it's like, okay, like it would be weird for me to go on some tangent about like how dare people tell me that I'm not funny.
Yeah.
And I think it's a little twisted that we have kind of culture this society where people legitimately are going like, how dare people say I'm not pretty? And it's like, there will be people who don't think you're pretty.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if you're posting pictures where we can tell you want people to say that you're pretty, and you will get that.
Yeah.
And then you get some people who are telling you that you're not. You got to be okay with that.
I think that's a pretty fair assessment.
I think that's fair. Are we kind of saying that thirst traps are art?
I mean, obviously
Ooh,
they're
yeah.
art. I
Because
love
it's-
them.
you're putting
I
something-
devour them.
Yes.
Yes, I consume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
watch.
love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's not going into like, obviously there's an edge to that, right?
Right.
Like there's a,
You can the troller
yeah.
in this one, not the trolley.
Yeah.
The troller can absolutely go too far.
Too
Yeah.
far.
Because
Troller has
at the
power,
end of the
yeah.
day,
Right.
if you're going, somebody put this out there just to like get a little
Hot.
bit of attention.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's really like no reason to be like, you're ugly.
Right.
But like people feel compelled. and honestly, screw them. But
Right.
also like
Uh-huh.
you do have to expect
You
that
have
that
to
will
expect
happen.
it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, have you guys ever? Well, have you ever posted thirst traps?
So
Men's a little different flavor.
it's a little different flavor.
Yes.
And I think like I am married.
I like that
and
you skipped me, by the way. You were just like,
I know the
yes,
answer.
okay, going to no.
I think
I
Yes.
looked in your eyes and I was like, We'll
My
get to this.
Instagram is full of pictures of me in the tub. So yeah.
I've definitely posted pictures where I'm like, I think I look good in this, but
Mhm.
I wouldn't qualify them as thirst trap because I think
Yeah.
thirst trap is like specifically there's like a sexual energy there
Yes.
Yeah.
that is
Designed
It also-
designed to attract and entice and
Yeah.
and people being like, oh
Yeah. It is a bit of a young person's game too, I think. Just because
it doesn't have to.
it doesn't
I'm
have to
almost
be.
40.
I know, and you're doing great.
and I am showing a lot of butt crack on the internet.
Yeah, true.
And really, I don't get a ton of negative feedback about it, but that's just because I'm selective.
Yeah.
And I
Mhm.
wouldn't mind if I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you live in this. I've told you this many times. You live in this like gifted cloud of just where like it's so much bounces off of you. And
That's
it's
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a certain like blissful ignorance to me.
Yeah. It's very
thank you.
admirable.
Thank you. The trick is actually taking everything as a compliment.
Yeah.
Oh.
No matter what it is, just take it as a compliment, and
Yeah.
like you feel no shame when you do that.
It's fun how that works. Yeah.
It's fun. But you've been married a while, so you're
Yes.
not posting a ton of thirst trap. You don't
Yeah.
need the
That's what I
internet.
meant by the young
Yeah.
person's game. Oh, like it's it kind of is because I've been
I mean,
guilty.
it's definitely
of,
a single person's
It's
game.
definitely
Yes.
a single
it's
person.
a single
game.
person's game. Yeah, I've for sure have been guilty of. I don't think I have, and this is going to be bad because now people can. I don't think I have too many like fully like shirtless. What was it? Cum gutters.
Cum gutters.
That's a fun vocab
They're made,
word.
they're made
Do you
in
know
the
about?
kitchen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're made in the kitchen. I never.
Were you asking if I had them?
No.
That's what I thought you were. Do you?
It was one of those things where like Neil said it, and I was like, I think contextually I know what that is, and then like driving home, I was like, oh, I know exactly what those are.
The
No.
slappies.
I
Yeah.
know. I have heard of that. It wasn't. I don't remember when I heard it, but it wasn't that long ago, and I was like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I for sure
type
have
of
done
muscle.
like in my single days, like a lot of, and this is also like straight guy culture, but a lot of like just like me and the boys doing like an arms around where like my arm is maybe a little tighter than I would,
Yeah.
like or like flexing
Sure.
slightly more than
Sure.
you would, or like I went through I feel like early 20s, like anytime you had a beer bottle in a picture, that was like a cool.
That was a thirst trap.
That was a
in your
thirst trap.
20s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Mhm.
I can
I can do
afford
this now.
beer.
I can
Yeah.
afford beer.
So I if I'm guilty of anything, it's affording beer.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I think that is something of a I am at something of a disadvantage in the conversation because like so much of my socialization is around thirst traps. My like day to day.
And you're so fucking positive.
And and so like I have friends now that I met because they posted thirst traps. I found them on the internet. I friended them on Instagram.
Beautiful.
We have had like a guest who is a friend of a friend of a thirst trap of mine.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yes. Turns out this thirst trap is genius and I love hanging out with him and we're just like friends now. But I was like, this came from thirst traps.
And I'm sure you have seen you have seen either perhaps a friend or maybe not a friend post a thirst trap pic that you were like,
Yes.
I'm
excited to get into this realm.
Yes. I've definitely seen some where I consider myself something of a connoisseur. So I mean, we all consider ourselves the connoisseurs of our own.
Sure.
We curate
sexual
our
attraction.
But certainly like I've been there was like some social media thing that was like a Telegram. It was like a friend of a friend was like a founder of some new social media thing, and it was like supposed to be LGBT friendly version of Twitter or something like that. So we all know what was on there. And I was invited to a private elite group of gays who all we did was we added commentary to dick pics. Like funny commentary to dick pics, and we like rated them.
Great sketch.
Wow.
And so it was like
so good.
it was incredible. I loved being in this group. The social media platform itself was not long for this world.
Sure.
But in that brief window, it was so funny to like just be like, well, this is a 4 out of 10 because the lighting is bad.
Oh, the lighting. Yes.
Like he has his like underwear like just under. It's like bunched up, blurry,
a bunch.
Like, and so it was like people commenting on like the technical presentation of dick pics, and I was like, this is so funny. And
so it allows you to be a little critical.
Yes,
in a way that didn't feel super mean spirited.
I think that it was people posting screenshots of dick pics that they were getting on dating apps.
Right.
So the original poster was not there.
So that's a little different.
It a little mean spirited.
So just to recap, this is a social media site that's a safe space to be unsafe.
Yes.
About
to be
NSF pictures.
Of other gay men's penises.
That's perfect. Yeah. I'm glad they created this for this. This is great.
It was nice. And while it lasted, it was like 2018-ish.
Oh yeah.
You know,
there you have the era.
God,
right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID, you know.
Pre-COVID, everyone
were different then.
That had stars in their eyes and just wanted to see all the dick pics.
Yeah.
It was perfect. So like that may be a step further than a thirst pic, which a thirst pic is like, this is okay for the whole internet. And so you're broadcasting it to the whole internet.
Yeah.
Right.
What are some like not hot button items, but like some things in a thirst trap that would make you that would not quench your thirst? Because we've gone back and forth in this. Like I've always called out the dirty bathroom.
Yeah, dirty bathroom for
which
sure.
Neil likes.
I love like
you love a dirty
like
bathroom.
like
you love a dirty mirror
in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but the toothpaste splatter on the mirror, I just like it's one wet paper towel, and this would really add a lot of production value.
Right.
But like my sexual appetite and my aesthetic appetite are like they live in different worlds and they barely cross.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, from an aesthetic perspective, I'm like, wipe your mirror, dude.
I can't stand and this will be the story. I like
and we will listen.
The filters. It freaks me out. Like the beauty filters that people put on there. And sometimes people take screenshots of that and then they use that. Like I think that's weird and it makes me think of like AI in a way, and I just like I hate all of it. It really just like.
And you're talking about the soft filters that kind of like soften everything.
Soften everything.
What about
or
like
make
the
them
little like puppy nose with the whiskers?
I don't really like that
fun.
either. I don't like that either. But
they will come for you on this, John.
Yeah, that's true. I was less talking about that, but I also don't enjoy that.
So like the thing that is meant to trick.
Yeah.
Like beauty filters that are meant to trick.
Beauty filters that are meant to I mean, it's not the trick of it that I don't like. It's like the
deception?
I actually think it
disingenuous.
The idea of it making you feel prettier. I feel like it makes you less human. I don't know. There's something about like the realness to somebody that is more attractive to me than like a put on. Because I guess I am one of those natural guys.
I'm eating here.
But I'm the. I feel like too much makeup, too much whatever. That
we are trying to book some drag queens on here.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And
drag is different.
That's a little different. That's a little different.
But no, I think there is something to that where it's like, and to quote Jenny, Jenny was being vulnerable.
The Kardashian-ness of it all, I think, is like
it's not that vulnerable.
It's not. I don't think it's vulnerable. It's
because you're like, it's the thirst trap is putting your like self out there. It's putting your face, your cum gutters and your titties out there.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, but if you cover it up with a filter that's supposed to make you look different or less than, it's like, but then what are we doing?
Right.
Here? Like, if we're going all out, are we going? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I think the big problem, and this is like a bigger problem in like the world of AI.
This is the big problem.
This is the big problem is that there's sort of like, it's, if you put a filter on it, it like it tries to shoot you into the middle ground.
Right.
And we are ending up where everything's like converging on the middle ground, you know? And so I think that like, to me, in my exploits or whatever, I never want the middle ground. That's never my desire. I can go see the middle ground by just saying, give me the middle ground on the internet. You know what I mean? Like,
We're following.
Nips to waist. Just give me the middle.
That's sort of the solar plexus of the thing. But so I do think there's like an element of like super manicured, and like this was done through makeup before.
Sure.
Now it's being done through AI and filters and things like that. But we are sort of like saying there is a center, most likable version of yourself, and you should strive for that. And I think there is something about me that really rejects that.
Right. Yeah.
Concept.
Yes.
And when I see it happen, I'm like skeptical.
Yeah.
I'm definitely skeptical. I won't like decry it necessarily, but I'm pretty like, what are you going for here?
It kind of takes you out of it a little bit. It's like, I'm less interested. Yeah.
We've kind of gone away from this, but in the improv we were talking about it, and I do feel the need to bring it up. I shouldn't, but I do feel the need to bring it up. Which is, I do think we're getting a little. It's a little too much with the bravery of posting thirst traps.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I want to be very clear. I very much like a natural, like curvy body. That's my type.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe because I'm very skinny, I like the opposite of me.
And,
right?
And John May said that's very brave of you to say.
And that's very brave of me to say.
Yes. And you said
I love
that
my
on
curvy
camera.
Wow. No. But that being said, the idea that just posting a bikini picture of yourself is brave, I don't think it's that brave.
You're not like alerting us that the British are coming. Like, it's just like, you know, where you're just like, anybody can hit send on a post.
Paul Revere is
He's the bravest man I know.
Especially if we're also living in this world where if anybody says anything negative to you, everybody's like, well, that person is the scum of the earth and they suck and you should never have to deal with that.
Right,
and it's like, okay, so then where is even the bravery coming in at this point?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because bravery is like saying, like, bring it on.
Yeah,
like,
I don't care what anybody thinks. Like, I think I'm beautiful, and these people who like the people that I love and know and care think I'm beautiful, and so whatever. And this is for me, and whatever. But like, I think like I don't know. I think people tell themselves sometimes, and they're like they're trying to say that it's for them, and they're just but it's like for them just in the sense of like it's for their ego, and then if their ego gets chipped away in any sort of way, then
because you're not following yourself on Instagram. It's whatever 700 followers that are.
And listen, I heard the wisest Gen Z idiom that I've heard is kill the part of you that cringes, not the part of you that is cringe. And I said, the youth really have something there.
Okay.
So like,
I'm following.
Just post it and let yourself be cringe. Yeah.
If it's public schools are doing well
beautiful?
now.
Yeah. I really believe in this.
They have enough funding.
Yeah. I was like, when I heard that, I was like, okay, that is my favorite of all Gen Z idioms.
Right.
And I think that's really what we're getting at here.
Yeah.
So I think it might be time for verdicts.
Mhm.
I think so.
Yeah. Girls, grab your gavels. In the case of Jon Braylock v. Judging Thirst Traps, we rule this thirst trapped.
Mm-hmm.
John, thank you so much for being on.
Very
We
fun.
want to offer you an opportunity to
Okay.
plug any of your current projects that will be available in probably like a month or two whenever this airs.
Or just personal victories.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Your recent stat lines from your basketball game
I have
too.
so many things to plug. Here we go. Ready? Podcasts.
Yeah.
Black Men Can't Jump in Hollywood.
Mm.
Check it out if you like movies, especially movies featuring black actors.
And basketball, the jumping.
And puns to old 90s comedies. That were remade.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sit out for the sports portion.
That's okay.
It's okay.
It's his plug.
Yeah. If you like improv, which I think you do,
Mhm.
I have a Herald team called Dance Club Remix. We perform at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater in Los Angeles. So if you're in Los Angeles, come and check us
What
out.
day of the weeks?
The Monday night is Herald night.
Mhm.
So Dance Club Remix is the name of the team. Go to ucbcomedy.com and find out when the shows are. And if you like trivia,
Ooh.
I am a contestant on the game show The Floor. This season
Oh.
premiering September 24th, which is a Wednesday at 8 p.m. It'll be on Hulu immediately after. So once a week, check out The Floor with Rob Lowe. I will be a contestant on it. You can cheer me on.
So for the co-host that doesn't know the format of the floor, what is the format of the floor?
Floor, 100 people. Everybody is on a square.
Uh-huh.
You all have a category that you're an expert in.
Uh-huh.
You duel each other if I challenge you, I'll duel you in your category.
Okay.
We
Oh.
play. It's usually pictures. We say you have 45 seconds each. Whoever runs out of time first loses. Then if I win, I take your place on the floor. The last person standing wins $250,000.
Amazing.
That's $250,000.
That's $250,000.
$250,000.
It starts with 100, you said? 100
Starts with 100 people.
Wow.
Are you
yes.
allowed to say what you're an expert in, or is that save it for the show?
Yeah,
Save it for the show.
yeah. Watch the show. Find out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and then the other thing at the end of every episode, whoever has the most pieces of the floor wins $20,000. That
Oh.
can be accumulated.
That sounds,
It's very fun.
yeah.
Very fun game show.
That sounds
Check it
fun
out.
to play, even if you're not on TV and winning money.
That's correct.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and that Rob Lowe, easy on the eyes.
And Rob Lowe's easy on the eyes.
I'd love to see his thirst traps.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I think he's posted some.
Yeah,
I
he's
think he
probably
has
has.
some.
Yeah.
I think he's posted.
I haven't
a
been
few.
keeping up with his Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, check out all that stuff. That was a lot of pluggable things.
I do not lie.
Making that happen.
Mhm.
Okay, Graham,
Yes.
do you want to kick us off with some verdicts here?
My verdict in the case of John versus judging thirst traps. I hereby rule that I think judging thirst traps is fair game,
Mhm.
which our listeners probably got from our deliberation. And so in this case, I hereby rule the criminal or the perpetrator of the crime of somebody who posts a thirst trap and is unhappy with the feedback they receive, or is judgment is unexpected from them. I think
Mhm,
that is
mhm.
the crime here, because I think that it is thirst traps are art, and you should expect feedback of those.
Okay.
I think if you break that law, I think you have to go on. It's a program called America's Got Talent.
Okay.
And just you're a typical contestant. It's a panelist show. There's Simon Cowell and who's the bald guy? Deal or No Deal? Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
Sophia
Sophia
Vergara,
Vergara, of course.
And then there's like a rotational fourth that I feel like they've swapped in and out.
Sure.
But I think you should have to go on there, and your talent is thirst traps, and so you will receive live feedback from 4 judges in an
Mhm.
auditorium full of people. And once you go through that, you then can go off into your thirst trap life and free of judgment.
Okay.
Okay.
You get to go in front of, if they give you a golden buzzer, which is the number one buzzer on that show, It's a fantastic program. Have you guys seen this program?
No, I've never. I've seen
America's
America's
Got Talent? Yeah, I've seen it once or twice.
I've never seen the actual episodes, but I've seen lots of like Instagram snippets.
It's like American Idol, but free form. You can just have whatever.
Yeah.
Popular show.
Very popular show.
Very popular.
Started in Britain, famously.
Yeah.
So I think that you should, because we were kind of dancing around it where it's like our thirst traps like public domain and should they be out there? So it's like go to the most public place possible.
I like it.
If you survive that, and which you should survive that, and maybe Simon Cowell has some choice words for your cum gutters. But
Sure.
Yeah.
then I think that's your time. You've given your service to the community, or what do they call it? Community service.
Community service.
Right.
That's what they call community service.
Service the community. What do they call
Well,
it?
like when like in Morgan Freeman in the
they
movie
call
where
it a chain gang. No, I'm just kidding.
no, when in the interview
Where
in
are you
the movie, the famous prison movie,
Green Mile?
Shawshank
Thank
Redemption.
you. And the interview when they're like trying to like petition to make parole, they have to like you serve your debt to your. What are you doing
Society?
in prison? Yes, thank you. There we go.
Serving your debt to society. Okay,
Thank you for being here, John. Yes,
Yeah,
that's a
I got
roundabout
you.
way of saying it. I think you've served your debt to society by being America's Got
Great.
Talent. And
Amazing.
Incredible. I have kind of the opposite verdict,
Okay.
actually, because I do think while if I post a thirst trap, I have to be able to expect some negative comments and stuff, but we can keep a lid on that as society, right? We don't need it to be as troll oriented as it is.
Okay.
So if you go and you see a thirst trap, guess what? I think it's fine if you say something a little mean, or like a little critical. But it should cost you just like a token of your thirstiness. So I think that if you want to post on a thirst trap something like you're ugly, yeah, okay, well done, you did it. You really told them off,
Right.
but you're gonna skip your next erection.
Wow.
Yeah, it just won't happen
Okay.
once.
So
So
just-
it's like it's
and if
fine.
and if it's a woman who commented,
I think we probably don't have that problem.
Okay.
In society. I think it's
not-
probably
it doesn't
men.
exist.
I think it's probably
It
mostly
doesn't
men,
exist.
men
Erasure.
saying awful things on the internet.
yes, I agree. It's mostly men.
Yeah. And
Vast majority.
for the vast majority. So I think we can do the 80-20 rule here
Yeah.
and just like disincentivize it a little bit and just be like, you're just gonna that next time you want to have an erection, it's not gonna happen for you.
Yeah.
For you.
It's fine. By tomorrow, it'll all be over.
Okay.
Just don't keep posting, or you're never gonna.
Okay, I
You're
like
never
that.
gonna get an
So I think
erection.
we've covered the thirsties and the thirsters.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
love this.
I think we've got a little more decorum happening.
Yeah.
John, you want to take us home with a verdict here?
Okay. So I don't even know if it's guilty or not guilty based on what you guys are saying.
We flip-flop.
However, I'll be a little bit more over here on the judgment side of the poster. And maybe this is actually okay. There's trap. It's gonna go up in a museum. Let's say it's a sex museum. Let's say it's the Museum of Sex
Oh my God.
I've been there in New York.
in New York.
Have you been there?
Yes.
It's very fun.
Very fun.
Mhm.
So it goes up in the Museum of Sex, and it'll be up there for 7 days.
Mhm.
There will be a small recording device that records everything that people say when they come and they're looking at it. And sometimes people won't say anything. A lot of times people don't say anything.
Yeah.
Which
But every now and then you'll probably catch little people whispering, blah, blah,
So
blah.
could they be positive and negative?
And it might be positive, it might be negative. You're going to hear all of it.
this
And
is
it's just going to be, you have to hear what the people, this is what the public are saying. And they're saying it in a space of positivity, of sex positivity.
Yeah.
So they're not necessarily trying to be mean or whatever. They're not coming at you directly, right? Which is what's hard about the social
Yeah.
media
It's not
aspect
your
of
comment
it.
Yes,
section.
it's on your personal account.
Right.
Yeah.
But you are still getting the opinions.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And these people will never know. You don't get to know their identities.
Okay.
And they won't know that you are hearing them.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Okay. So
So
it's unfiltered.
This
It's
is audio
unfiltered.
only,
Audio only.
and the thirster receives a recording.
recording.
And this is like public opinion at its
Yeah, and it'll
finest.
be edited down so you don't hear the silence.
Oh, no, well,
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
But
The
1x
technical
speed
aspects are
though, where they
produced.
can't speed 1x speed. They
They
can't
have to listen to
Yeah.
all of it. Yeah.
because comedy, delivery matters.
Yeah.
Because if you play something at 2x speed, Matt, our producer, listens to stuff at 3x speed, and I've been telling him for months to please stop doing that.
yeah.
we
Okay,
should do a
well,
case on
that's-
that.
Okay, so Museum of Sex for all to see.
I love this because this, I feel like, could really like up the quality of thirst traps
Right.
across the board.
Yes.
We can all refine our skills as thirst trappers
Yes.
at that point.
Yes.
And potentially really start delivering some horny stuff on the internet.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I think they'll also have I think the Museum of Sex, like you said, is a sex positive skew, but and maybe this is putting too much faith in the museum appreciators community, but I think it will generally be a little more positive feedback than comment sections.
Yeah.
Right. You're not hanging it at church.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There will be specific trolls who maybe don't even mean the things that they say and they're just doing it to troll.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's
Which is what my verdict was trying to curb.
and I
Yes.
get that. And I
Yeah.
do understand that. Yes.
Thank you
Yes,
for your
yes.
understanding. Yes. Yeah. I think that's three
That's
sound
beautiful.
verdicts.
That's 3 sound verdicts. Thank you so much for being here,
I mean,
John.
thank you for having me.
And make sure, listeners at home, make sure to check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Instagram at Premeditated Pod. We might throw a thirst trap up there for you. If
Oh,
you,
wow.
A couple
get
beer
on our
bottles,
close-
maybe a
You're
clenched
welcome.
forearm.
Yeah. Some you get on our close friends list. You send us a message if you want to be on there. And we'll see you on the internet, I suppose.
See you there.
Case closed.
Case closed.
Case closed.
This is Premeditated.